As a astrology enthusiast, I was wondering how will, and within this sort of new age that's coming up here and all these new energies and these big shifts, is astrology, and I'm speaking about Western or tropical astrology, will it be changing much in the next 10, 20 years, our interpretation or how it works? And if it is going to change, how's that going to look?
Yeah, that's a fascinating question. Well, I'm not an astrologist. My favorite astrologist, of course, is Pam Gregory. Recently, she was saying to me in a private conversation, she was saying, who knows what will happen? We are changing so rapidly that the astrology is changing. We are a mirrored reflection. The universe and us are mirroring one another, and the zodiacs and the stars, and we will awaken to new discoveries and teachings and understandings. And as we're evolving in our consciousnesses, the mirror of that will occur, of course, in the cosmos as well as on our planet. How that will unfold, what that will mean, probably. I don't know, but more of a deeper understanding of going further out, more galactic connections and reading and feeling into things differently. Something came up interesting in class last week about the zodiacs being within our body and that through the cycle of our day. And Debashri was sharing this, that we go through the breath cycles of each. And so maybe as our light body expands and we are energetically expanding, we will have more discovery, more understanding of the stars, and new systems will be born. So I have no doubt that there will be great changes in those areas. And the other thing is that everything is becoming so much more fluid that astrology, I'm no expert at this, but it felt as though it was this beautiful map that was guiding us on our journey that we could look to for some pointers as to where we're going. But as things are shifting, we're becoming so much more fluid, and our capacity to create is so much faster. The energy is more malleable, that it is a guide and we can connect to its vibration, but the change in course feels so less fixed than it did before. I know that we always want to know what is going to happen in the future. This is a human desire, right? Tell me what's happening, the prediction or whatever. We're always searching for someone who will have the answer. Is the stock market going to crash, or is there going to be a war? Is the president going to whatever? We want to know. Like, somebody tell me, when is the ascension happening? What's the date? Give me the timeline. But nobody knows, because we're continuously shifting our consciousness and we're creating our reality. And as the acceleration is occurring on the planet at the rate that it is, our capacity to create and the bubbles and spheres of energy that we live in are mirroring our consciousness so much more than ever before, that we're almost breaking apart from the collective tapestry into there's more space within that tapestry of a potentiality to change our reality based on the quickening of our thoughts. And so I think that the prediction game of what will happen is becoming less predictable because it depends upon us, our heart, our consciousness, our love, our vibration, and what we, through our free will, collectively as a species, are going to decide to do. And then some of us may decide to move in one direction and some perhaps in another. And those timelines are going to mirror completely different realities that probably will actually even be mirroring a different set of alignments within the stars. So it's so nuanced and complicated, but I think the more that we can come into the understanding that they're a map, a guide, but that we, depending on our energy, our frequency, where we place our attention, are creating our reality, is so important.